So, without any fanfare and little to no advertising whatsoever, Warner Brothers just kind of shadow dropped Deep Blue Sea 3 on us. Because after the massive success that was Deep Blue Sea 2, oh god, I can only imagine the people's demand for a third entry in the franchise. I know I was excited, so excited that I couldn't bring myself to actually watch Deep Blue Sea 3 until today. So, here we go. So, this movie tells the story of Dr. Emma Collins and her team who basically hang out at this old shantytown village island thing that just so happens to be at the epicenter of what she calls the nursery. The nursery is home to many sharks, including a great white named Sally, that we get shown pretty early on, and you know what? It's actually nice to see a shark return to the Deep Blue Sea series that isn't a damn bull shark. Too bad they barely do anything with her. And the rest of the movie is about bull sharks, so... Meanwhile, a group of mercenaries tracking the bull shark pups from the second movie, because yes, this movie does continue that storyline, God knows why they would want to, end up coming across the little shanty town and our heroes, thus shit hits the fan, and then we have our shark movie. Deep Blue Sea 2 was one of the biggest pieces of ass I've ever bared witness to, and not the good kind of ass, so following it up and even improving on it marginally was not a hard act to follow, but you know what? All things considered, Deep Blue Sea 3 isn't half bad. And I can't believe I'm saying that. I went into the sequel fully prepared to just hate every fabric of its existence, but I actually kinda enjoyed myself. The characters in this movie aren't painfully dull like they were in the second one. I mean, they're nothing special, but I could tolerate them, with the exception of Tanya Raymond's character. At first I was like, wow, this chick's kind of a bitch, but eventually she ends up being the best person in this entire thing. And it's just not because I had a thing for her back in like the Malcolm in the Middle days. Chick's just a badass, and the way she kills one of the sharks is just, let's just say, I've never seen anything like it before in any shark movie, but I've definitely seen it in the first Terminator though. Hint, hint. And yes, this movie actually has sharks in it. It's not just a fucking massive baby shark swarm bubbly water bullshit like it was in the second movie. Granted, the sharks are done with straight to video quality CGI, but it's not that bad. It looks better than the CGI sharks from the first and second movies for sure. But, you know, nothing's gonna take the place of the incredibly realistic animatronic sharks that they had in the original movie. Nothing can beat that. That being said, there's a lot more action involving the people in this movie rather than actual sharks. People fighting, shit blowing up, etc. Most of the shark stuff doesn't actually happen until almost the end of the movie during its climax, which kinda sucks. It's like, why can't there just be sharks in my shark movie? Like, I don't know what crack they were smoking when they came up with the second movie, but thanks to this one, you can safely pretend that movie doesn't even exist. In fact, let's just call this movie Deep Blue Sea 2. Obviously, you'd be dumb to go into this expecting a great movie, but really the bar is already set pretty damn low when it comes to shark movies anyway, so if you can find one that's even adequately entertaining nowadays, I'd call that a win. And Deep Blue Sea 3 is nothing if not entertaining.